thought over years, this actually started 2 or 3 years ago, I had my first drive. Yeah, a few years back I thought, well, there's a lot of places I read about and I see and that, you know, and good horses come from, and I thought, I like to go to them places, but I've only ever had bush horses, and I thought, nah, I couldn't travel all that way, you know, to race one race, you know, so I thought, well, what if I just decided to go and race on them all, and then I get to see them and meet people that I'd heard about and had never met, you know, and that's what it was all about. And a few years ago, I was down at Sydney for a track curator seminar, and a friend of mine had a horse in at Penrith. He said, "Why are you down?" He said, "You've got to start that Bucketlist." I said, "You can drive my horse at Penrith." So I did. That was 2.5 years or 3 years ago, something. I actually started, and then I didn't go on with it for reasons until last year.
Well, let me tell you, you've just done New South Wales. What's next? Australia, New Zealand, and into Dominion? What do you want to do next?
I'm open to offers. If anyone wants to get behind me and send me on a journey, I'm willing to look at it. Yeah, I'm open to anything now.
Okay.
But at the moment, we're going back to Coolman. I'm going to train some horses, a trainer down there while he goes away for 2.5 months. So I'll race down there. And then I've been invited to go and spend the whole of the 10 race meeting season at Broken Hill.
Will we see you back at Menangle, or is that just
I don't know. No, it was on the bucket list. No, if I had a horse, but I've looked at a few races where my horse is eligible for these country series to come to Menangle. If he qualified, I'll be back here.
You mentioned Coolman. Did you have a favourite place or track that you drove at that really you just...
The best track I drove, and I'm not knocking Menangle or anything, it's just too big for me, but was Goulburn. I love Goulburn track.
Really?
You know, as it is, and I'd been told how they drive on it, so I was warned and things went my way and I was on a nice fork there. But outside of that, Broken Hill. 600 metre track. That's where we cut our teeth on them tracks. And to go back on them little tracks and where you go around 3-4 times, like, it's just phenomenal. You know, and people say, oh, Broken Hill, 600 metre track. No, we went 159 there one night.
Brilliant.
And also won a race, a horse out of the stable I was in, won a race going 2.9. It's just the race.
Len, did you wake up some mornings early, gone through winter and say, what the hell am I doing to myself?
No, only time I doubted myself was when my original mare went amiss. I was a bit down because she was a good mare, handy mare, but I thought, what am I going to do now? How are we going to finish it? Because Broken Hill was coming up. One Monday morning I get a phone call from Amanda Rando, because she's been great to us. She's anything I want to know, you just ring Amanda, she finds out if she deals with it.
Yep.
I told her what had happened, and you know, and apparently this Tony Cameron from Broken Hill, vice president, had rang her, and she rang me to say, can I give him your phone number? I said, yeah, no worries. So he rang me. Never know the bloke, he didn't know me, and I said, look, I don't know whether I'm going to have a horse. He said, don't worry about it. He said, just come out in your car if you want to. He said, I'll find you drives. So we went out there, we turned up a week early, because it was with me other mare off the track and the new one wasn't ready. I'd acquired another horse and he wasn't ready to race. So we went out, 10-hour drive from Junee, straight to Broken, and got out there and this bloke gave me the life. Then I was driving for other stables. We ended up staying 3 weeks because there was nothing to do, and they had 3 weeks, 3 meetings in 3 weeks. Yeah. So we stayed, and I think I had 9 or 10 drives from the time I got there.
Have you seen all these tracks? How is harness racing in New South Wales doing at the moment?
It's on a par.
That's all we can ask for.
It's on a par.
Yeah.
There's things, I see things that I think aren't right and things like that, but it's not up to me, you know. But you can't compare two tracks, you know. And I see things that happen and I think this is not the right thing, you know. But I'm not the patrolling body, I don't have the overall view of everything, you know. But yeah, every place I've been, the clubs, the committees, and that have been phenomenal with what we're doing. And as I said, you know, you can't knock any of them. You know, I can't thank any one club, individual, or person because I'd insult someone because I forgot something. We haven't had a bad time. And trainers, different trainers, you know, top players. Bruce Hartley, we were stable on Junee Showground, the tiny little box. He said, well, mate, he said, there's a paddock there. Bring your horse up. What's in the yard next door? Thrift. Just put your horse up. Didn't care.
I was about to say to you, you must have seen some nice horses in the trappers too.
I've seen a few. You know.
She'd be as good as any of them.
Yeah, she was, you know, but I like to stay, I have plenty of offers to stay on private training establishment. No, the idea was to stay with the horse on the race course because we camped in our flat. We couldn't pack up and go on race day.
Yep.
And it was good. But the people who came, it was Leighton, camped in a horse float with the annex on the side when his cyclone goes through. There's trees down there around us. The locals all come and say, "You right?" No one left us alone. You know.
When will you walk in your front door?
I just left my front door yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I've been home since the 25th of May. I had to go home and do a commitment I had up there, and yeah, I've been home for that time. But, I'm not going from Coolamon to Broken Hill. I'll probably go home for a month because they tell me there's things I've got to do.
Yep.
And then we'll go to Broken Hill and then we'll see what's happening from there.
Len Clement, job well done. Congratulations from all of us in New South Wales, and hopefully you do it again one day.
I want to add something.
Please do.
I ran into an old mate of mine, horse trainer, the other day, and he says, "Guess what?" I said, "What's that, Neil Shaw?" He said, "You're one track in front of me." He said, "I've done them all bar one."
What track hasn't he done?
Broken Hill.
Oh, beautiful.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? And I've known Neil for 30 years.
We'll have to get him on one day.
Yeah,
Now,
he was telling me. Yeah.
Len, I've got one last question for you. It's come through from one of our followers. How do you rate Forbes track?
Forbes was a nice track. Yeah, the day we were there, it was wet, but it was a nice track. Yes.
And they're great people.
Oh, yeah.
Like all of them.
Gaffney's.
Yeah, 100%.
Gaffney's.
Solid, yeah. Thanks, Lenny. That's great.
Thanks, Len.
Thank you.